are here at Squirrel Cage Jail in Council Bluffs, Iowa. We are about to start an investigation. Never been here before, never been locked into a jail before, so this is going to be interesting. My name is Charity, this is Michelle, and of course we are Gypsy Witch Paranormal.
And we want you guys to see how incredibly dark it is in here. So when we turn our lights off, this is it. Everybody always does this. They always do this paranormal thing. Look how dark it is in here. No, it's really dark.
Yeah,
so
it's really dark.
It really is dark.
And you'll see us use red flashlights a lot,
Yes.
just because it's not quite as blinding. But
So we can actually see what we're doing.
So
let's go on our journey
yeah.
to Squirrel Cage Jail and see who we come in contact with.
Yep. So this jail was built, it basically looks like a turntable.
It sure does.
It is a big drum that for 3 floors, you have little tiny cells that would rotate in a circle to allow openings for prisoners to get in and out. It's a great story if you want to Google it. There's other jails that are still open that are museums like this, one in Crawfordsville, and I can't remember where the other one is, I'll have to check, but yeah, so this is basically what a cell would look like.
And if you guys see this right here, so these were actually solid bars.
Yeah.
So you can see where the metal is cut up at the top. So this would be solid bars because the only doorway would be where we entered.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have a lever system on the door that could open and close it so that prisoners could come in and out. But these were just solid bars.
Yeah.
So every time they rotated around, they couldn't get out on these ends. They had to be let out through the front.
Yeah, which is why the fire marshal came in and shut it down, because
you can't get people out of a burning building safely that way.
no.
So
Let's see if we'll place some equipment down.
this room, when we went on the tour, I immediately smelled cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
Come to find out as we were going on it, there was a smoker in here.
Mm-hmm.
That actually, when he came out of his cell, he just ended up kind of sitting down and basically dying.
Probably from smoking cigarettes. Had a heart attack.
Do we want to put that in here?
We are going to put the Horn Paranormal Searchers room. I have a little UFO in here. I can remember where the turn on thing is.
Gosh, I hate that. Yeah. The interesting thing about this is that
It's gonna go way back here.
we love it, but at the same time,
Should I do up or should we do in the toilet area?
I would say up top. I'm actually gonna turn on the EMF reader while we're walking around.
This is really interesting. The light that is coming in through these windows, that was the only light they had
Yes.
for a long time because they did not have electricity in here. So the natural light that was coming through these windows, that was it. That's all they had.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up.
That was not us. It went off twice. Oh my god, I have full body chills right now. I'm not kidding. Cherry, look.
Now,
Look. I have full body chills.
I set it on the top bunk and it's close to blankets, but blankets shouldn't set it off.
No. And then the blanket would have. So, since this is an original picnic table, it doesn't actually surprise me that that's going off. Because think about everything that happened around that.
Yeah, the amount of energy that, there's so many little carvings and everything in this
There
table
are.
too that inmates did.
Yep.
They're all over the place. They're on the walls. They carved this stuff into the walls. It's amazing.
They did. They climbed up the bars
Yeah.
to
The ceiling.
write their names with soot on the ceiling. Is there more than one spirit in this room with us right now? If there is, can you turn that flashlight on for us? We know that you're here. Thank you. Can you turn that off for me, please? Thank you. Are there multiple spirits in this room with us right now?
Who's got brown eyes here?
Phil? Phil has has brown eyes. Thank you. Can you turn that off, please? Are you one of the inmates that was here at the prison? If so, turn that flashlight on for yes. Are you one of the jailers? Oh. Let's try that again. Turn that on for yes. Is this one of the prisoners that was here? Thank you. Turn that off, please. You can do it. You can do it.
Shove?
Shove? Are you gonna shove somebody tonight? Okay, well, I appreciate that. Let's try the knock. Let's see. We're going to knock, and we're gonna play a game, and we want you to finish, or you can repeat our knock. So I'm gonna knock a couple times, and you're gonna repeat that for me. Can you do that? Turn that flashlight off, please. You're doing it. There you go. All right, I'm gonna do it. Let's see. That flashlight is pretty easy to use. That's probably why they're using it as much as they are. That EMF reader has not stopped bopping. Put the Prox Box in here, and then we can go into this section right here and do some in uniform.
None of us are, well, yeah, we kind of are.
Yes.
Yeah, this is our uniform.
Okay. Welcoming you. Huh.
Well,
Neat.
thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
All right, I'm gonna pop this EMF reader up here.
Put this in here.
I've got the Prox Box in one of the cells. EMF reader is bouncing. Oh, it's real bouncing. Just turn that spirit portal. So this is something that you can use to talk to us. You can actually speak through this. Okay.
I'm gonna turn this off for a little bit while we have that going. Gunmen.
Gunmen.
That's a good question. We didn't ask her if they were armed guards in here.
These two. The story about these two. They killed people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they weren't very good shots, apparently.
No. Can you turn that flashlight off, please? Thank you. If you're here with us, can you make one of our pieces of equipment go off that makes noise? We have 3 of them.
There's one there. There's one in that cell in there, and there's still one downstairs that we can hear.
Yes. Wow.
Okay, if you can, let's see it.
Turn that flashlight off, please. Please. I'm asking nicely. Oh, I heard a voice.
Yep.
That thing is so loud.
It's so quiet.
Well, especially with that going off. Is Jake Bird the one I'm hearing laughing? Or is it one of the brothers? It's one of the Kellys. Oh, it got even brighter. Turn that off, please.
Got this weird feeling we're being followed around by one of the jailers, too.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me if you think about what they're responsible for. And maybe, turn that off, please. I would wonder if, like, a jailer would follow us around because we're two women. So, like, protection, I need to make sure these women are safe. The flashlight came on. There's a jailer following us around. Can you make that flashlight really bright? If you're a jailer following us around, make that flashlight really bright. You a sheriff? Oh, ho, 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 ho.
What was that? Again.
Yeah,
Okay, so we've got one of the good guys following us around.
we do. Apparently not.
Goodness.
Okay, jeez. All right, we have two other devices that are really easy to set off in here.
Ho, ho, ho.
Cat ball came on. Cat ball came on.
And it's sitting on a Bible.
And it's sitting on a Bible.
If that's you that set that cat ball off, can you tell us what your name is? We can hear you if you talk loud enough. Use this box here in front of us to talk to us.
That cat ball is still going off.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
I wonder if this is more residual than...
I'm starting to wonder.
I'm wondering too, is in this space specifically, like if we're primarily encountering something residual here. Because let's think about the fact that there's no recordings of children dying in here.
Mm-mm.
So we could just be experiencing the residual of like with the K2 move, like kids moving around in there.
Beside. Who are you standing beside? Is that
Me.
why Michelle's cold?
Me, yep, I can feel it. I'm actually starting to shake.
Oh.
Can you make a noise for us to let us know you're here? Flashlight came on. Turn that off, please.
Look at this K2 hitting red.
Oh yeah, it is. Turn that up, flashlight off, please. Doc, are you in?
A Duke?
A Duke?
Okay. Not sure what you're talking about there, but...
Doctor, are you in? There you go.
Lower. You want you to put that flashlight lower? Where would we put it?
Oh, that just turned on. So I got the notion that it needs to go in the shower. Don't ask me why. Digital?
Whoever really don't want to put my flashlight in the.
That hasn't been
But
used
why?
in a long time. What did that say?
Tune.
Tune. Oh. Yeah, that K2's bopping. Calibration. Were you one of the patients that sat in that chair? I can't imagine living upstairs and hearing the sound of the jail rotating constantly
That'd be weird.
and hearing prisoners, because you could hear in that door, like hearing prisoners yelling.
Oh yeah, you'd hear everything.
Yeah,
The echo would be.
that'd have to be overwhelming.
It would have to be something like, you know, if you live in a house long enough that's close to like a railroad track.
Yep.
And then you've lived by it for so long that you don't hear it
Tune it
anymore.
out, yeah.
Because I imagine that was really noisy when that thing turned.
Oh, I would
mean,
imagine so.
I can't even imagine.
Well, and imagine like when the mechanics stopped working and they ran into issues. There was a man that had died in a cell that they couldn't get to for days. Like, just imagine. Because there's bunks in each one, so that means some other person
Was stuck
in a cell with a dead man.
Mm-hmm.
It's warm up here too. There's heat up here. Ish.
Ish, yeah.
I mean, it's still kind of chilly, but
Okay, let's see.
it's
Imagine having your kids living in a jail.
no, I can't even.
Because think about it now. There's no way that you can get from here out the front door without going through areas where cells are.
Yeah, you have to go past
Yeah.
where the cells are.
That's a
Every
good,
time.
That's a good environment for some chillins.
Sure is.
But what else did you do? I mean, they gave you free room and board pretty much.
Yeah. And I mean, if you were doing that job, I mean, I guess it would make sense for you to be
On premises.
yeah, to be here all the time. Turn that flashlight off, please. Did I say enjoy?
Something. Yes, it killed us again.
Killed us instead of killed them. I also keep getting a fight. There's at least 2 prisoners fighting. Remember I said that blood taste in my mouth, and I'm seeing it.
Oh, I'm sure there was
I'm like,
a lot.
but there's 2 specific ones that I'm seeing where like it's like, no, we're not opening a window. Are you nuts? It's freezing outside. I'm getting like the visual of bashing someone's head into metal bars, which sounds awful, and it's an awful visual, but that's what I'm getting. Like, head into bars, head into floor. Kicking the crap out of somebody, like in the stomach repeatedly. But it's not just prisoner. I'm getting a jailer doing the same thing to a prisoner.
Back in those days.
Alright, I'm gonna try to knock, and I want you to knock back, okay? Try again.
I could have sworn I just heard something outside the door.
Did you?
Like, I mean, it wouldn't be creaking floors or anything because they're all metal out there, so.
Yeah.
I just keep hearing metal gears turning, like large heavy metal gears and creaking.
Jailer, we need your help.
It's booping. Jailer, I think one of the prisoners has gotten out. Whatever that was.
Walter.
Walter? That is gracious. Yeah.
Badly injured.
Yeah, you could get badly injured in here.
Nickel.
And so this is a great piece of equipment. We can use it to map figures and actually, so you can see there's a mannequin right there. So it's mapping the mannequin and then Charity as she walks in. So, but it'll map figures in 3D and stick, like this is a 3D background in the stick form. And if there is a spirit that's in a place that's not a mannequin or anything tall enough to be mapped as a person, it'll map those things. So, yep, there it goes. It's mapping the mannequin. So this is a really good example of like how this programming actually works. So, one of the things that they talk about, or that they told us, is that prisoners like to scale up and write on the ceiling. So, you know, it's worth it to see if somebody's scaling up. But so far, it doesn't look like it. Is that the fake hand? It is.
Yeah.
The hand that I'm catching on the XLS. It's hilarious.
Well, we're back down here.
Came to talk to you.
We don't have too much time left, so we'd sure like to see you.
We would. We have a device where we actually can see you.
Is it actually picking up like this? Kind of
The bars
the
and
bars,
stuff.
a
Yeah.
little bit. That's wild. Look
Isn't
at
that
that.
crazy? The way it's
Oh,
picking
that's
up the
cool.
bars. Yeah.
Look at that, Scott.
This is Horn Paranormal's XLS. Super cool piece of equipment. We've gotten some really neat stuff with this
We
before
have.
too. But it is important to note that, and the K2's booping around. It's important to know that if you have things that it can map as a person, it's going to map it. So that's
Yeah.
why I mentioned something about mannequins.
He's shown me his hands are dirty, and he doesn't want to eat the food in front of him because his hands are dirty.
Well, they probably didn't get to wash their hands until they got to shower.
Nope, they typically probably ate with their hands, if you think about it.
Probably.
Probably wasn't much, because they can't have utensils, because they could use them as weapons.
They probably got like cold sandwiches and that was it. Stuff you could just pick up. We have lasted our 4 hours of lockup at the Squirrel Cage jail. We did every floor, every room we could get into. Probably say some of our best stuff was down here on the first floor when we first started. And then we did catch the door moving, trying to open something up in the apartment where the sheriff or jailer would have lived.
Yep. Phil got pinched.
Bill got pinched. We've had some cold spots, just some interesting things. Not a lot, but it would definitely be interesting to come back. We've had a good idea, Phil had a great idea to bring some trigger objects with us, which would be for these guys, maybe some cigarettes and some whiskey. But yeah, they've liked the K2 meter. They liked the flashlight so much that we had to take it away from them.
Yes.
But yeah, this was fun. Great place, great history. I mean, if you want to even just come and do a day tour here when the museum is open, please come check it out, because just the idea and the mechanics behind this jail
It'll blow your mind.
is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just wild. So yeah, we want to thank the spirits that live here at the Squirrel Cage Jail.
Yeah. Thank you guys for letting us be here with you
Yep.
in your home, because it is your home. And hopefully you'll welcome us back. And honestly, guys, we were here for 4 hours. Getting even the things that we did get is pretty amazing, because
Yep.
sometimes you wait 8.
Yeah, or
Before you
sometimes
even-
it's days.
Or it's days.
So just by getting the little things that we did, it's good confirmation. It's a good experience for us. This is the first time we've been in a jail, as strange as it is. It's a circle jail. It's very interesting. We do ask that any spirits that are here, please stay here.
Correct.
We don't want to take you home with us. You don't want to be bored in our lives.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably would want to come back here really
Yes.
quickly if you went home with us, so.
But we ask that you remain.
Yeah.
We ask that you continue to provide this place the opportunity and the ability to continue to give their services.
Yep,
Because of you and existing in this space, this place is still around.
Yep.
Because there's something to say and history to,
Yep.
to show. So
yep,
keep supporting your home by continuing to be here and interacting with people as you see fit.
no, and this is a easy little trip if anybody is watching this from our little home area of Sioux Falls. It's not a bad trip at all. We made it down in about 2.5 hours, so we're not gonna head back. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
We'll make it. We'll make it.
We'll make it, but yeah, this has been fun.
And if you are here, don't forget to step into the cell that's over here and
Oh, yeah.
check out all of the cards from the paranormal groups that come in. We're gonna pop the cards on there.
Yeah,
So
we will definitely do that.
if you see it, if you see us, actually, this would be really cool. Take a picture.
Yeah,
Take a picture.
take a
and send it
picture
to us.
and send it to us, or post it to our Facebook page.
Yep.
Never know, if you do that and you see our card out somewhere, you never know, we might reach out to you and give you a little freebie. You know, if you see our logo, or you see someone wearing our shirt, or you see our business card out somewhere, or a sticker. We've given away quite a few stickers too.
Yeah.
Take a picture of it, send it to us. We just love to know where you're at, and
Yeah.
maybe we can send you something in return.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we are gonna start on our journey home.
So until next time.
Yep, thanks for tuning in. Stay spooky. Spooky.
And continue to be the weirdos that we all know that we are.
Oh yes, gotta be weird. It's not worth it if it's not weird.
Correct.